kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
First and 10.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. Good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Keene. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
Finding open areas. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Dumps it off in the flats. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. And it's in for a touchdown.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now 1st and 10 from their own 46. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Off play action. He's got the tight end.
And that's why they got to keep football, man. Is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Give to the running back. Runs for the tackle. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with the lone back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third down play from the gun. That's caught. It's Keene. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on 2nd down. Rushes on him. Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Well, they really could have used that. They're physical. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 1 play. 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Finds the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side. Got room to work. There he goes.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He'll take a shot. Into the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense. Spread them out, taking advantage of their matchup, getting in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 28 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a 1st down.
They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Makes it past the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
46-yard line. Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. And wings it incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still. They'll line up for a second down play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw again. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. They want to throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the middle. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. On target over the middle. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to sling it on second down. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got an open man. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
A little screen to the running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Brings up second down.
Wants to fire on second down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion. And then he lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down right there. And how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Second down coming up.
They'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Takes it from the gun on third down. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
With a big opportunity in the red zone.
Trying to surge it in. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now, but it might be too late. Got the party started.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Third down coming up.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
not sexy, it's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And they're in for a touchdown.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been gigging them since the first whistle. They're up by 28 over Stanford. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They boot it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it to the back. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buying some time. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And now on second down for this offense. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Fires to the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Brings up second down.
Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Brings up third down.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick spin on the run. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Find some fresh air. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out quickly.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. He's taking the shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Catches it at the 15. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll go back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They've been very sharp on this drive so far. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's in for the touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that's been clicking in every facet of the game. They're up by 24 over Iowa. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys. And
turning it on. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Reads it, fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grabbed in the middle, it's Keene. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Picks up 9. That's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Keene. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Gets it out fast. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, they're after him. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And back to the air on second down. For the end zone, he's got it for the touchdown. Oh, they absolutely had to have it, and he delivers with what might be the game winner.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coffee. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Convert that 3rd down on the slant. Now everybody sort of settles into the game.
Yeah, you do have nerves. I mean, everybody does. Opening drive, that you watched film, and how good are they really? And you get that first down, you throw the quick timing slant. Now, everybody settle in. We're good. We got this.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the 1st down. Punt team on the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. But how about the O? Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Punt is in the air on 4th down. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open. They'll stop him just short of the 1st down marker on the screen. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hayward. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Here's a hit. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Let's it fly. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Coffee. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 2nd down coming up. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch at the 35. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Across the 45. How about this freshman leading them on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Right on target this time. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Snap in the shotgun. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Diggs. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Using his legs, it's Diggs. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Complete to start this drive. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Erickson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Got it! He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And it's in there for a touchdown. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A 70-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Snap from the gun on third down. Here comes the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. They just keep firing. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw for it. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for the goal line. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Now on the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Oh, he's got some space. get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. And the timing just a hair off. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback moving. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Secures it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hayward. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Wants to go up top. Fires toward the end zone.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. Quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
Pocket breaking down. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 35 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man in the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Gonna run it. It's Diggs. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They march 79 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Brings up 2nd down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense had to feel they were in the weeds a little bit, but they stayed in the fight, and now you get a break, and you feel better about everything.
And isn't it quick?
Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point gives him a 1-point lead here in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Erickson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Unit on the field. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. The give to the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. The give on the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.